Yeah, hi, it's Mark again. Just wanted to talk to you a bit more about what's been happening this week. Yeah, the last 7 days I've had two colonoscopies. One was abandoned, the other was successful. Yeah, so last Tuesday I went to St Helier Hospital in Sutton for a colonoscopy, which I'd done preparation for 24 hours in advance, taking Picolax, which is pretty strong laxative they give you. Unfortunately, they abandoned the colonoscopy due to insufficient preparation. Colonoscopy, essentially, they have a scope. It's a massive long tube with a camera on the end, and it has various other I don't know if attachments or, but certainly things it can do, like sucking, clipping, taking photos, that kind of thing. But yeah, basically, because I had the preparation wasn't clear, had not cleared my bowel out enough. They said it's like driving through the fog. It's too dangerous, so they had to abandon that attempt. As far as I understand, the reason why my preparation wasn't sufficient, nothing to do with the laxative itself, but because my bowel system is a bit different to everyone else's. Around the site where I had the tumour removed from, there's quite a bit of extensive scar tissue, which isn't constrictive in any way or obstructive, but whereas everyone else's bowel is pretty much soft tissue all the way along the bowel, mine at this point becomes more rigid, and essentially normally people's stool just gets pushed on with the soft tissue and the muscles normally, and comes out very nicely, whereas with mine it often reaches this point and doesn't get pushed on because the scar tissue doesn't act like a muscle like it normally should do. So it kind of gets just hits the wall really, and it's like, oh, maybe we're not going any further. So and sometimes it kind of like when it comes to having liquid stool, which is what happens when you have laxative, it can just send it back. So it's like, okay, yeah, you're not going any further forward, and you're reverse direction. So often I get really loud gurgling sounds in my bowels, which can be particularly embarrassing in front of other people. Really loud. Imagine your tummy grumbling if you're hungry, and amplify that sound by at least 10 times. That's sometimes the sound that my bowels are making. Obviously, I can explain to people why it is. Anyway, so that happened. So basically, essentially, I wasn't able to clear out in the 24 hours that I did the preparation over. So yeah, they kind of rescheduled me in for yesterday, Monday, using a different preparation over 48 hours, Movi prep I had, which I did, and a bit annoying because they had the Mole Valley cycle race, sorry, not Mole Valley, the Olympic cycle race was happening on Saturday in the Mole Valley, which is where I live. So I was really looking forward to actually going there with some friends to just kind of hang out on the side of the road and watch the cyclists go past. But unfortunately, I wasn't able to go. So kind of missing out on a bit of a once in a lifetime event. But I guess priorities take over, and yeah, I just needed to do the preparation. So anyway, I did that, and yeah, it was still pretty murky. Apparently, according to the endoscopist who did the procedure yesterday, but he was able to use his suction to kind of clear out any remaining liquid stool that was there, and yeah, he did the full inspection of the bowel, and there was nothing sinister, no cancer, no infection or anything like that they could see. So really positive result. Yeah, and I saw Mr. Toomey last Thursday in clinic, and he was really pleased to see me. He kind of had no concerns whatsoever about my bowels. Kind of explained a bit more about the mechanics, which is what I was saying to you earlier, about why things seem to make a lot of noise in my system. And yeah, just really positive news over the last week. Still waiting for my referral to Royal Marsden, but I have spoken to them, and I should be getting it. Going for a clinic appointment with the surgical team either this Friday or next Friday. So yeah, just waiting for that. In the meantime, yeah, tomorrow, Wednesday, heading up to London to see the archery competition with some friends. So really looking forward to that. So cheers.